I'm about to make a huge bet on Bitcoin. Let's see where I'm going to bet, either long or short. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy, in the pipe 5x5, and today I think Bitcoin looks like it's going to run. We're seeing signs that this move downwards, 30% correction, is most likely just a correction in a longer bull market. So I'm going to bet on that. I'm going to bet on that big in this episode. So with that said, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. As you can see, Bitcoin is coming back down to this. Let me just zoom in on here. Let me just make this bigger so that you guys can see these numbers. Jesus. There we go. Nice and big. So there you go. So we come back down to the $86,000 mark almost. And you can see we're retesting this what's called the parking garage, right? Remember, I've been telling you guys about this parking garage a long time. The markets move inside of different bands every while, and you can see that there's also a sub band in between this parking garage, right? That we saw at a higher price, which we could also include, but it just then it puts too many lines on the screen. So I'm going to go with these parking garages, and I'm looking like yeah, there's another one here. You can see right here in the middle, and it works every way, all the way up. You can see, actually, you want to test it? We can test it, right? I bet you it's the same length as this one. So let's just put that to the test. So you can see how accurate these things are, and this is not like, whoops, I moved the wrong line. It's not like, see, I'm not like I didn't like line it up with support and resistance lines. I just did the parking garage and it automatically lined up with support and resistance lines. Isn't that crazy? That's cray. Right? So you can see that there's another support level, right? Or resistance level right there. So, hey guys, sorry to interrupt you, but I am going to be at Bitcoin Mina in Abu Dhabi on December 8th through the 9th. I'm going to actually be there for the 9th, where I'm going to be speaking. If you want to meet up with me, you can. And if you're interested in getting some Bitcoin, I am going to give away some Bitcoin to anybody who asks. Small amount. I'm going to give you some TSATs, of course. So I just want you to share the love with TSATs, right? It's just Bitcoin, but on Solana. And if you want a discount on these tickets, big discount, you just use the code Davinci, DAVINCI. Links are in the description below. See you there. With that said, of course, that also means it's the same thing as, oops, Z. I'll move this out of the way. Gonna move this down here. There's another one all the way down here, 83. So, ooh, look at that. See, it's just crazy how that is, right? And if you think that, oh yeah, it's just luck, think again, my friend. Think again. Here, let me just change the. Let me just clone this one here. Look at that. Look at that. And if you think it's just luck, let's just go to daily. And you can see, right, there is resistance and support. There it is, right? Support, resistance, right? Resistance, right? All through this. Look at that. I bet you it goes all the way through. Wow. And if we go to the shorter time frames, you'll see more markings on that particular level. So there it is. Can't deny it. So with that said, we can see that this level, we can hit a stop loss on this level. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to enter somewhere here, I guess, and slowly enter in all the way down if it continues to go down, and then take this all the way to the next parking garage, or just below it. I just need a 2-to-1 anyways. Boom. There's my next bet on Bitcoin. All the way up the daily all the way to touch the EMA ribbon. I wouldn't want to go past that. Could go past that, but I wouldn't want to bet it past that at this point in time. There is screenshots, of course, and this thing continue. You could always move. I could always move my stops to break even and then see if I can actually push this thing even higher. But yes, that's my bet on Bitcoin. Boom. If you're interested in trading this, you can head over to x.davincej15.com. Right? Links are in the description below. I have this website that I've built, right? But it has all the different exchanges that I support. And yeah, Bybit is number one. WeEx is another one, new one that's doing extremely well. And so, yeah, you guys can, WeEx is really good for even Americans, right? You can use it if you use a VPN. So there you go. And I think it works without a VPN for some reason. WeEx for Americans. Strange, right? Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum, if you're interested in along there, looks like it's ready to rock and roll. We can you can see that here waffles in the background waffling. All right, stop your waffling, waffles. And you can see that we are like holding this trend line. So we could end up breaking out and retesting. There's a zone here, like right about the $3,000 mark, just above the $3,000 mark. So let's see if we can do that. Let's just go for a long right about here. Stop loss here. Yes, there we go. Nice 2-to-1 in the range and just outside the range. So you can move this to break even once we hit the top and then see if we get a little bit extra. I wouldn't go too far on this trade. Okay, not all trades. Make sure not all trades will win, and this one was a loss. We took. It looked like it was a good risk, and it just wicked us out and then went up. And so that's just the way it is. And looks like it's coming back down anyway. So we could probably reinvest and retry at the lows here. Let's see if this thing gets us back into another trade. So that's where I would make a trade on Solana. Okay, let's see how well that turns out tomorrow. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.